Trending stars.
This is Trending Star, and I am Alina Fichunga. And today we are with the beautiful Hazel Mak.
Hiya.
Hi. Is it too late to say Happy Mother's Day?
No, it's not.
It's
never
not
too late.
All right, Happy Mother's Day.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
All right. So, you come in the country once in a while. Yeah, and now we have you, and we're like, what not a better way to have a chat with you? She has an upcoming album.
Yes, I do.
Yeah. It's all been listening sessions, and I kept wondering, when is it coming out?
The album should be hopefully ready by January.
Okay.
Yeah, fingers
November,
crossed, ready in
December,
January. Yeah, because I keep adding songs, and I keep removing them, then reworking the beats and stuff like that. So there's just been a lot of like back and forth with the project, like between Malawi and the UK, and plus I've also been quite busy in between. So I'm just trying to get it to be as authentic as I possibly can, and also for it to be like a beautiful project that makes sense.
All right, so you've performed stages in Malawi, the UK, but take us from the beginning. How do you find yourself in music?
Well, I've always been into music, and it started out with my father because he believes that creative arts creates like discipline. It gives you discipline. So if you keep working towards something, it's going to create a discipline in you. So he signed us up into, when I say us, my older sister and I went to performing arts school, learned to play the piano and the keyboard. They're one and the same, but and went to ballet and contemporary dance. So it's been quite a journey. I think I've just been doing it since I was like around 5, really. Yeah.
All right, and how is that going on so far for you?
I love it. I took a break after I had my son.
Yeah.
And I was just mumming. And then I thought to myself, I don't want to be the sort of parent that tells my kid that you can do anything. But I didn't continue pursuing my own music career. I would have hated for him to have been like, oh, Mom, I knew that you sing, but why didn't you, carry on with it? So, got back into it. I think it was around last year, and it's just been absolutely like crazy. It's been a roller coaster of a lot of successes. So, yeah.
All right. So, looking at your musical journey, you've won the Afrima before. Yeah. What other moments do you look at and you're like, I think I've really had a really nice journey in the music industry?
I think most recently is being one of like 20 musicians from Manchester that were picked by the Mobile Awards to go and attend their press conference. It was so surreal, like being in the presence of the woman that owns the awards, Kanya, and also meeting one of the CEOs of Co-op Live, which is a massive stadium that all the huge superstars perform at in Manchester. And being in that space really reminded me of how far I've come and how much of a joy my career has brought me. And I'm hoping that the doors that have opened for me, I can leave open for other acts to come through. Yeah.
All right. So we just, talked about your album a little bit. Now I want us to dive deep into that album.
Okay.
It's No Water, No Flowers.
Yeah. No water, no flowers.
No Water, No Flowers. Let's start with the title. What inspired the title?
I think creatively and also as a musician, I've always felt quite underrated in the Malawian music industry, and to move to Manchester and like recreate my brand and relaunch my career, and to be in a space where people truly appreciate my music, and I feel as though I'm in a space where I'm constantly given my flowers. I'm constantly given constructive criticism, and just being in a place where I feel like I'm completely myself, my creative self, and I feel very confident as a woman. And this project is basically a gift to myself, because I finally feel like I'm in a place where I'm being watered, and because there is the water, I can then, make the flowers.
Yes.
So yeah, that's what the project is about. It's very feminine. It's very happy, and it's soft girl music.
Yes.
Basically. Yeah.
Right. So what message do you want people to get? I know maybe you wouldn't tell us there is this list of songs and stuff like that, but what message do you want your fans or listeners to get out of the album when they listen to it?
I want women to listen to it, and I want girls to listen to it and feel good about themselves, and feel like very confident with themselves, because there's something about music where like every song means something different to someone. I mean, when I was sitting down, I have a song called Bring Me Flowers. When I wrote that song, I just wrote it in reference to there's a like old garage song, UK garage song called Flowers, and it's like one of my favorite records, and it's by two female like sisters, and they're DJs. So I used that song to create like Bring Me Flowers, and it's just basically a song talking about how, as a woman, I know what I bring to the table. I know what I'm doing with my life, and these are the things that I expect from you, like to a man. This is what I expect from you, and you've got to bring me flowers. You've got to write those love letters.
Yes.
You've got to mean what you say, because I'm okay by myself. So if you're coming here, these are my expectations of you. So yeah, I just like when I listen to the project, I feel quite empowered by it, because I'm saying all the things that girls talk about in group chats and girly conversations.
All right, I hope our secrets are safe in there.
Oh, right. Well, then I'm spilling my secrets. I'm not spilling other people's secrets. But yeah, it's a very vulnerable project, and I hope that any girl that listens to it, or if you hear it in a club, or if you're driving, I want you to be like singing at the top of your voice, or if you're in the shower. I just want people to feel good. Yeah.
All right. So, we're in Malawi, and we are like, I would say 80% dominated by Afro and Amapiano. And with the genre that you do, do you feel like Malawians will come to a point whereby they embrace it? Like fully embrace it, like the way people are always like, the moment we listen to an Amapiano jam, we're always like, oh yes, and then comes to the other genres, people are pretty much selective about it. They're like, maybe, but not so much.
I feel like you said, there's 80% of Malawians, right? I think the music that I'm making is for a niche audience. I've figured out my own sound, and I'm making music for people that are looking for something different, because I'm the sort of person where I listen to different types of music. I'm not one of those people that listens to a lot of commercial music. So the music that I'm making, right now I'm doing a blend of Afro house, deep house, piano, 3-step, and I've started to delve into a bit of Euro dance, Afro tech. So it's just it's a blend of growing up in the UK and also being Southern African. And I'm hoping to everyone that's listened to it, everybody loves it so far, because I had a listening party in Manchester that was sponsored by Cupro, which was absolutely insane. Everybody loved the project. They loved the influences. But then again, in Manchester, people are constantly looking for something different. So I suppose that's why they were more open to it. But in terms of my Malawian fans, I'm hoping that the old fans will love it. And I'm hoping for the younger generation, because I come from the music generation where we had no social media. yeah, we just like released music and people loved it for just being music. But I feel like now the audience is a lot more selective and a lot more fussy about things. But yeah, look, I went on a tangent there.
All right, all right.
Yeah.
So now, how do you stay true to yourself in the terms of the type of music that you do and connecting to Malawians?
I think for the longest time, because of my own influences, it's been difficult for some Malawians to, what's it called, to embrace the kind of music that I make because it just doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make sense to them, which is fine. I mean, I always say this, like, as long as I get like 1 out of 10 people that listens to my music, I feel like I'm doing something. That's the most important thing to me. In terms of reconnecting with Malawi and my sound, I feel like using piano has been the easiest thing to do because like it's what's like hot right now. I've also been working with Pro Voice quite a bit.
Yeah.
He's been writing a lot of the music. We actually just recorded a song yesterday.
Okay.
Yeah.
Looking forward to that one.
It's
Does it have some dancer vibes to it?
no, but I do have a track with him on my album called Come Over, which is quite a sassy song.
Okay.
Yes, dancehall. Yeah, a very sassy girly song. But yesterday we worked on, and I think I would call it like an inspirational song. Others might call it gospel, but it's a 3-step record, and we're kind of like trying to figure out the name of the song, but like so far we've been calling it Yahweh. It's an absolutely incredible song. Yeah. So that's also one of the reasons why the album's been pushed back, because now we want to release this first, so that I can reconnect with my people, and then release the album after. So because it's such a great record, I can see us literally promoting it for a while. It's a great record. Hopefully it should be out by next week. Fingers crossed.
All right.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll be like, Hazel, it's next week now.
Where's the song? No pressure.
Okay. All right. So you have spoken openly about body shaming, and the pressures that women face in the entertainment industry. How have you navigated that personally and professionally?
Body shaming. Personally, when it happened to me with the whole body shaming thing, I'm the sort of person that alchemizes things, and something that was pushed onto me in order for it to bring me down or for it to have a negative effect on me, I didn't let that happen. I used something that was thrown at me, and I alchemized it into a superpower, because I'm not the only person, nor will I be the last person that's been body shamed. And as women, we're constantly told, like, we're constantly given all of these beauty standards and like all these societal hurdles that we need to jump, and we're constantly fighting just to live and just to exist in the society that we live in. And body shaming is just one of the issues and one of the things that we deal with as women. And it happens all the time, but I think it's best for us to, as women, to be strong by ourselves and find power in our uniqueness and find power in living our authentic lives. I mean, if you're plus size and you want to wear a crop top, if that makes you feel comfortable and it makes you feel good about yourself, then do it. Like, don't let society tell you what you should and shouldn't do, because, well-behaved women have never made history.
True.
So, do whatever it is that makes you happy. Be as confident as you possibly can, because anything you do is going to annoy people anyway. So why not do it anyway?
Why not do it anyway?
Why not do it anyway?
All right. So we have also seen rarely Malawian female artists representatives at the top You know, it's always males, 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 males. Even if we talk about shows, headliners, we've never seen a female headline a show, right? Like locally. What do you think needs to change for that perspective to actually, like, you know, be different? Could EI women can also, you know, headline a show and people show up and enjoy it as the same way, you know, we do with the male artist rather.
I think we've got to stop trusting our careers with men.
Okay.
That's basically it. Do it for ourselves. There's so many women that that have different professions in the entertainment industry. If we really wanted to, we could gather ourselves and create a community, build a table where we throw our own shows, we support each other genuinely and not just like on the surface. Because that's one of the things that I found being a female artist. I think a lot of us, we tend to support each other on the surface and not really do it truly because you believe in that other female artist. There's a lot of secret competitions going on and a lot of jealousy. I mean, I please don't cancel me for saying this, but I really feel like we do it to ourselves and we empower the men to do it to us. We uphold certain stereotypes by ourselves as opposed to tearing down those stereotypes. We uphold them ourselves. So it's difficult to navigate in a place where we're constantly pulling each other down. Like if it's not a man pulling you down, it's another woman pulling you down, or it's another woman and a man doing it at the same time. But I genuinely believe that we need to stop putting our careers in the hands of men and then screaming that they're not doing enough for us. We're not doing enough for ourselves. So
okay, we're not doing enough for ourselves. Food for thought. What are we doing to make sure that we're at the top as women? All right. Now, you talked about, you know, sometimes it's a fellow woman bringing another woman down. Let's talk about female beef in the industry. Okay, when it comes to male artists, you know, they will beef, but the next time they're good. They're doing collaborations and stuff like that. But when it comes to, you know, the females, it's different. If it's a beef, it's gonna be like, you know, for the longest time. Why
they'll take it to their grave.
I'm saying people would literally not be in the same space because they have beef, you know, not show up to shows because she's there. Oh no, I can't be
I'm
there.
not doing
You know,
that.
yeah. So what do you think is the problem, and how can we actually overcome this?
I think it's a lack of maturity, honestly. And also, I truly believe that a lot of people, a lot of females, not just females, just people in general, we tend to project our own insecurities. I feel like if you're not okay with, like, within yourself, if you're not confident with yourself and you don't love yourself, I mean, you can't love other people if you don't love yourself. So I think it starts with the individual. Like, for instance, me, I love seeing other women win. Like, for instance, Kim is one of my friends, and she's an incredible musician and all-rounder, like, music person. And when I see all the work that she's been doing for the culture, and she's also another creative, a female creative that I think is incredibly underrated, but incredibly powerful. If she was really amplified, she could make such a massive change in the music industry. And like when I see her doing all of these things, I'm literally like in awe of her superpower as a woman and her resilience and her intelligence. She's incredibly intelligent. I love having conversations with her. So I love seeing other women win. That's why I started Malawian Girls Rock, just so we can continue to amplify like each other and not miss other people's wins and genuinely look at them and think, oh my God, that's amazing. Like if you're winning, I'm winning too. That's just the way I see it. And if a lot of women had that kind of mindset, then again, we'd be able to headline our own shows.
Exactly.
And we'd be able to support each other genuinely. Yeah.
All right, now talking about Malawian Girls Rock, how is it going so far?
Oh my goodness, it's honestly, it's been a project that has had its ups and downs, but the thing that I'm the most grateful for is the doors that it's opened for myself. Like, I've still been promoting that project. I've been having BBC interviews. I've attended different like panels as a guest talking about female empowerment and the work that Malawian Girls Rock has been doing. But I just want to give a shout out to the girls that run Malawian Girls Rock, because I've been so busy. I honestly haven't been running it by myself. They've literally been doing it. And they'll message me and they're like, hey, Hazel, the website is down. Can you sort that out?
Yeah.
Then I'll have to go sort that out. But they keep, the girls really love what the project is about, and they keep it going. Tupo runs the social media, and even when I haven't paid her, she's still doing the work. And I'm like, I'm so sorry I haven't sorted out your payment. And she's just like, I love the project. I love working with you. I love the girls that we work with. Don't worry about it. I'll keep working. And whenever you're ready, it's fine. And I have Audrey, that's she's the senior journalist. So she manages the other female writers on the website. And she started off as a part-time writer and literally worked her way up all the way to the top. Also want to give a shout out to Satrida. She's been with Malawian Girls Rock for the longest time, but she's had to step back because she had her own personal things going on. But I see that she still keeps an eye on the project. So I've been very blessed to have an amazing team of women and like also men that have supported the website.
Talking about the organization, do you think it is where you want it to be, or there is still room for growth?
Oh, it's definitely nowhere where I want it to be. I would like to spend more time in expanding it. In the future, I would like it to become a management company for like female creatives. Also like a PR company as well, marketing, and then eventually also having our own festival. But those are like long-term plans. And I would also like it to kind of turn into like an award ceremony, for it to be like a gala where you're given a theme every year, or like you're celebrating, for instance, if it's like Miriam Makeba, you need to come in, like the outfits need to be like inspired by that.
I smell Met Gala.
Yeah, like sort of like that kind of vibe, but want to keep it small, intimate, and authentic. So that's why I'm trying to take it.
I think I'm really looking forward to the awards and galas.
Like, can you imagine like just having an awards ceremony for, because I've noticed that there are female awards, but they tend to go to the older generation, and the younger ones, like, you get only just a few of them, but there's so many young women that are like making incredible strides, not just like in Malawi, but within the diaspora. So it'd be nice to celebrate them. So it's like for the youth and for women and for young girls that are coming into womanhood, and just really celebrating them.
All right. And now you have had a couple of collaborations, Tigrin, Roberto, Prince KB. When you look at your collaborations, which one do you look at and you're like, I think that collaborations did open doors for me?
Oh, which one would I say? I think I would definitely say the record that I did with Tigrin and Roberto. It was such a difficult project because that particular record was actually meant to be me and Mikasa. And then last minute they had to go on tour, so they didn't have time to do it. And I remember still going forward and like recording the song with Sonia in Blantyre. And Tay had a session right after mine, and he walked in and he was like, I want to jump on this. Like, I want to jump on this song. And I was like, okay, cool, jump on it. I mean, it was meant to, so then it turned into, it was meant to be me, Tay, and Mikasa. And then Mikasa still didn't happen. And my uncle was like, I think Roberto would sound great on this. And my manager at the time managed Roberto in the past. So he just reached out to him, sent him the record. Roberto loved it. He added the last touches, and that's how Jiva came about. We shot the video in Area 12. Tay wasn't in the music video. Roberto was on tour, so he couldn't make like being in the music video. And I thought to myself, how can I turn this around? And I thought, you know what, I'm gonna make this about the dancers from Zodiak. And then they agreed, and that's how we got the dancers from Zodiak. And then had Roll in the video. So I think one of the first projects that her and Boosie did with me, shot that video, and that's a video that went ahead, the video and record that went and won the Afrima. So it was a difficult, rocky one. But and you know, Amagani, I was like, no, I'm gonna make this happen. This is going to work. And it wound up opening so many doors. Even just having the Afrima, like it's been a crazy one.
And how has living in the UK helped you, you know, like shape your creativity and career as a musician?
Because, you know, I live in the UK and it's home. And I think also being exposed to like different sorts of music and different sorts of people, especially in Manchester, there's such an eclectic group of creatives, and I tend to be inspired by the people that I'm surrounded by. So I'm lucky enough to have friends that are poets, friends that are artists, friends that are like all sorts of things. So yeah, it's influenced a lot of my music just based on lifestyle, based on creativity. I can't imagine my music sounding any different than it is sounding right now.
Okay. So you've been producing music for quite a decade now. And you did have an EP, or you have an EP, the Malawi Embryonic.
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 If you look at the type of artist that you were back then and now, do you think there are any changes that have happened in between, or you're maintaining your consistency?
I think I feel more refined now. I feel like I finally have a sound of my own, that if you heard a Hazel Mak song, you would know, okay, that's Hazel. I've also been working a lot on my stage presence and my vocal capability. Like, I still take singing lessons, like it doesn't stop. Like, I've got to keep working on myself. But yeah, like when I listen to the music that I like from Embryonic to now, it's just gotten more refined. I'm a lot more confident, not just vocally. I mean, in terms of like my personality, I'm incredibly confident, and I feel like such a force. So having all of that and being able to alchemize it into my music, I definitely feel like I finally have what I've been searching for all this time. And I'm hoping that this album can really resonate with the people that are listening to it and feel the way I feel about my career now.
All right, so I'm going to call this section, a playful one, a playful section, yeah?
Okay.
All right, so you've spent a lot of time in the UK. Which part of it truly feels like home to you?
Oh, wow. Which part of it? There's this bar, right? They sell savannah and they make nsima. They call it nyama choma mocha nyama. Outside during the summer, it bangs.
Okay.
And this sabula, so from Malawi.
Oh wow.
So it's like a little it's a little treat. When I miss home, I go there and they play Malawian music. They play a lot of Southern African music, and it's like a little. It looks like a kashabin, but
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And
guilty pleasure. Yeah.
All right. You've got a distinct fashion sense. Yeah. How would you describe your style in 3 words?
Authentic.
Okay.
Old school.
Okay.
Flamboyant, maybe.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe.
But I think I see some old school in the outfit.
Yeah, like mom jeans.
Yes.
It's giving, what's it called? Hollywood, what's it called? Hollywood wife. Is it? Am I saying it wrong? No, mob wife.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's giving mob wife. The only thing missing is the fur coat.
Yeah. Right. And if you had to choose a chilled studio session or a night out with the girls, which one would it be?
Oh, gosh, that's... Can I say chilled studio session with the girls at the studio?
Oh wow. Are we going to be productive though?
Of course. This is how you make girly tracks that are really fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. And who is that one family member who always keeps it real when it comes to your music?
Do you know what? My son, Shamiso. Oh my goodness. Like when I go to the studio, and he's 4 and he's incredibly intelligent. When I get back home and he's like, "Mommy, how was the studio?" And I'm like, "Oh, I went. Can I listen to what you did?" So then I'll play it. And then he'll just go, "Mommy, I don't like this one."
Oh wow.
And I'm like, "Why?" And, "I don't know, I just don't like it." And then when I do go and record something else, he would just start dancing. He's like, "Mommy, I like this one."
Oh.
So yeah, he's very brutal. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, very savage, but I love it. I mean, if the kid likes it, it means it's good.
Yeah.
If the kid doesn't like it, like he definitely doesn't like
Yeah.
it. So yeah, that song's probably not going to see the light of day.
All right. Some positive feedback, right?
Yeah.
Constructive criticism.
Yeah, constructive criticism. Yeah.
All right. And what's one thing that your fans or people would be surprised about Hazel Mak off stage?
People are always shocked by how friendly I am. Because I get people that are like, "Oh my gosh, you're actually nice." I'm like, what? Do I come across like a mean person? Or,
Yeah.
But I guess you can't tell someone's personality like on social media. So yeah, people are always shocked that I'm actually like a nice person.
Yeah.
Like a person. I think not nice, but like personable, I guess. Which is bizarre, and they always get shocked when I like switch into Chichewa like mid conversation.
I mean, I was about to ask this. She speaks some Chichewa though.
Yeah. A bit of Chinglish in there.
All right, all right. And how do you balance yourself? You're a mom, you do music, you have an organization. How do you juggle all that up?
Contrary to like popular belief, I don't think women are good, like great at multitasking. We just have to do it.
Yeah.
So it looks like we're great at it. It's a nightmare, honestly. Let me be honest. I'm very forgetful, so I have notes everywhere and alarms for everything. When one area is winning, there's always another area that's lacking. So it's difficult to juggle, but one of the things that I always prioritize is my son's well-being. And when I say my son's well-being, I make sure that I'm working enough to give him everything that he needs. And by saying everything that he needs is making sure, there's food on the table, making sure that he has a roof over his head, and that he's just genuinely just like a happy child. So I prioritize him. And what I find is in prioritizing my son's happiness, it kind of, God has this way of it like flowing into the other things as well, and also being able to manage them. So it looks like chaos, but it's organized chaos, if that makes any sense. Difficult, very, very difficult. I find myself sometimes like it can be quite overwhelming, where I've been working. I go from because I work part-time, so I go from my job straight to a show, then I'm back really late, but I have to wake up early in the morning to make sure Shamiso's ready for school, take him to school, and then come back home, and then it's phone calls, marketing this, the album this, you need to send money, and like, so it's quite hectic. I regulate by just getting into the shower and having a good cry out of frustration, and then coming out like, okay, I can do this.
Yeah.
I got this.
All right, guys. I think I've just realized a new secret: cry in the shower and
Cry in the
come
shower.
out like nothing happened. I mean, nobody's gonna see you anyway.
Yeah. Why are your eyes red? Oh, I just got soap in my eyes.
you talked about how you produce your music to a certain niche, yeah. And Kim of Diamonds once said, sometimes you're the right package at the wrong address. Do you ever feel like that about your journey?
I've always felt like that about my music. And one of the things that I had a conversation with someone where they're like, why are you so adamant and patriotic about being Malawian? Why does that matter so much when you even feel like your people underrate you? Sorry. When your people underrate you. It's my identity. So just because I don't feel as loved as I should feel, I do also understand that there are a few people that are from Malawi that do also love my music. And I keep doing music for them because I can't stop being who I am and I can't stop representing Malawi just because 80% don't support me.
Yeah.
There's the other percentage of people that do support me. So I do music for them, and that's why I say that I make music for a niche audience.
Right.
I would rather have authentic music lovers appreciate my music as opposed to people that like kind of touch and go, like something hot comes in, that's what they're into. Like I want to grow with my fans. I want it to be a community. And I want to grow with them. I've grown quite a bit with a lot of my fans. So, yeah.
And you said good women don't make it?
Well-behaved women.
Oh, well-behaved women
make it.
don't make it.
Yeah.
Can you just elaborate on that a little bit?
Because if you're well-behaved, you're listening to everyone. You're doing what everybody's telling you to do. You're not doing what you were put on earth to do. So you have to be resilient. You have to be defying. You have to be defiant.
Yeah.
You have to be fierce about what you want. And not everyone's going to support that. If you're in a room full of people that are constantly like, yes, that's not the room that you should be in. You should be in a room with people that are telling you, you know what, you could improve on this. You know, how about we do this?
Yeah.
How about we support you to, you know, reach your peak and for you to be able to fulfill your heart's desires, as opposed to being the sort of person where you just, kabange nursing. You go and do nursing and you're there bored. But what you really want to be is a journalist. Having the heart and the strength and the bravery enough to be like, I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
I'm not doing that. I am going to go do journalism because that's where my calling is.
Yeah.
And that's where God wants me to be. If you don't like it, you don't really have to be here. Bye, thanks.
Okay, you've heard it.
So
At the end of the day, do what you love. Don't listen to anything and everything.
Yeah. Because you don't want to be, I don't know, like 80 and you look back on your life and you're like, I should have done this. I should have. No. And that's why I say well-behaved women
don't make it.
Don't make it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And as we're finishing, what message can you tell an up-and-coming artist that's like, you know what, one day I want to be like Hazel?
Be fierce and live your true life. Be as authentic as you possibly. I keep saying authentic. That's because no one can be you, and that's your superpower. So, and also be muntu amagani, honestly, like be stubborn about yourself. Love yourself fiercely and truly believe in yourself, because if you don't believe in yourself, no one else will. You need to be the sort of person where when you walk into a room, because you truly believe in yourself and you're really walking in your purpose, you give off that aura that that's a person that knows what they're doing. And it starts with you. You've got to ooze all that positivity. You've got to ooze strength. You've got to ooze authenticity. You've just got to live your life to the fullest, because life is short. And if you don't do it for yourself, nobody else is going to do it.
All right, guys, we're looking forward to No Water, No Flowers this January. If it doesn't come this January, you know where to find her. You know her socials. Just say, Hazel, It's been quiet. And she says next week she is releasing, you know, a new song with Pro Voice. Looking forward to that.
Yeah, you're gonna love it. It's a good one, uplifting
Alright.
song.
Yeah. And well-behaved women don't make it. Whatever you do with that information is up to you. And this has been Trending Star, and I am Alina Fichunga. Let us meet again in the next episode of
Trending stars.